If you've ever driven from California to Vegas, you've probably seen Primm. It's that little cluster of casinos right at the state line. Buffalo Bill's with the big neon bison, Whiskey Pete's with the castle, and Primm Valley with the outlet mall attached. For a long time, this was the first real taste of Nevada, but things have changed a lot. Buffalo Bill's just shut down regular operations after 31 years. The sign is still glowing for now, but the hotel, casino, and restaurants are basically only opening when there's a concert or a special event. Whiskey Pete's, the other big property in Primm, already closed late last year. That leaves Primm Valley as the only casino running full-time. Back in the 90s, Primm was a destination on its own. The Desperado roller coaster was one of the tallest and fastest in the world when it opened. Riders experienced up to 4 Gs during the ride. One really cool part about the coaster's track was that it ran through the casino interior, making the ride visually connected to the building. Unfortunately, we can't get into the building right now to see this since it's closed. At one point in time, it was listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's tallest roller coaster in 1996. In addition to the roller coaster, there was also a log flume ride, which also shut down. Buffalo Bill's itself had an Old West theme. There was also a 6,500-seat arena called Star of the Desert, used for concerts and events, which apparently will still remain open during special events throughout the year. I also discovered a little neighborhood called Desert Oasis Apartments, located right next to Buffalo Bill's. It also had a tiny Desert Oasis market, which I checked out, serving up its locals there. I saw through my research that management is focusing their operations on Primm Valley Resort now. While I was exploring the property, I could see many rooms full of old chairs and different slot machines that weren't being used anymore. The property has a very weird backrooms feel to it, like it should be busy but there's no one here. A lot of the property is still unusable at this point, but they did reopen the saloon and a couple other venues that you can go eat at and get some drinks. There were many old signs that looked very eerie throughout. The casino floor has also changed since I was last here, and although it was pretty empty when I visited, you could tell that they've done some renovations to the place. You can still see the bullet-riddled Bonnie and Clyde death car on exhibit at Primm Valley Resort. If you look at the car closely, you can see over 100 bullet holes. This car has been moved around over the years. It used to be at Whiskey Pete's, it then moved to Primm Valley, then it moved to Buffalo Bill's, and once again moved back to Primm Valley. It's a very cool little exhibit. For families coming in from Southern California, it was a cheaper, easier stop than Las Vegas. But the town has been on a slow decline for years. COVID shut down everything in 2020, and while Primm reopened later, it never really recovered. At the same time, tribal casinos in California kept growing. Those tribal casinos are closer to Los Angeles and a lot more convenient than driving all the way out to Primm. The outlet mall attached to Primm Valley was once packed with big brands like Neiman Marcus, Coach, and Fendi. Today, there's basically one thrift store left. By 2018, it was already more than half empty, and now it's basically abandoned. I've been inside the mall in the past, and it's full of unique and very weird-looking art. But today, all you can see are the murals on the outside of it. What makes the situation tougher is that Las Vegas is only 35 miles away. So if you're already that close, why stop at Primm when you can just go straight to the Strip? That's been the real problem. There just aren't enough gamblers or shoppers to keep 3 casinos alive out here anymore. There is a plan to try to bring Primm back. Affinity Gaming, the company that runs the casinos, is calling it Primm 2.0. They're talking about upgrades to the Primm Valley Resort, new restaurants, a revamped truck stop, and even a brand new $4 million marquee. Plus, with the new airport planned nearby in the late 2030s, they're hoping Primm can become a worthwhile stop again. Whether that actually happens, who knows? For now, Primm is more of a ghost of what it used to be. If you grew up stopping there, riding the coaster or hitting the outlets, it's kind of sad to see. But it's also a reminder of how fast the casino industry can change in Nevada. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.